We can chat.
And now, what you've been waiting for, Balderdash, It's a Lie, with Jeffrey DeMarco. The myths and misconceptions about going green.
Balderdash, it's a lie. You've been gypped. You've been hoodwinked. You've been bamboozled. Balderdash, it's a lie. Hello, I'm Jeffrey DeMarco, and it's my job every week to bring you the naked truth about going green.
There was so much of America, and it was so beautiful, so wild, and it was settled so late. It seemed we would never run out of open space, clean water, clear skies, wild game, and birds on the wing. But in the 20th century, America became a different place, a great machine at full throttle, creating a colossus of factories, freeways, and dams, sprawling cities, farming by chemistry. The air turned brown, rivers died, eagles almost disappeared. America the Beautiful was America the Endangered.
Balderdash, it's a lie. Don't let anybody tell you that building a green home is more expensive than a conventionally built home. Balderdash, it's a lie.
Does it cost more to build a 2006 IECC code-compliant house above a current IRC code compliant? And it boiled down to that number right there, between a range of 0 to 3% of additional costs in construction costs.
Balderdash, it's a lie. And if you think that oil costs just $100 a barrel, think again. If you add up all the costs related to burning fossil fuels in terms of pollution, health costs, military security, and the largest subsidized tax deductions to the oil companies, clean, green energy is cheaper than dirt.
My cell phone bill is twice the amount of my electric bill, my energy costs, my total energy costs in my house. I pay more for my cell phone.
Balderdash, it's a lie. Ethanol, ha! Did you know that filling up one 25-gallon tank takes enough energy and grain to feed one starving person in a poor country? So what?
You're right, I'm going away. You're going away. So, on a trip, motor travel, 1,000-mile trip, a train, a plane, or an SUV, which one is using more fuel over a 1,000-mile trip? A plane, train, or SUV?
The one that he doesn't think. SUV.
It's the SUV. Can you imagine?
Thank you.
It's actually a third more CO2. You both get that one. A third more CO2 than a passenger.
For all the talk about saving the environment, for the women gathered here, this evening is as much about socialization as it is tips to go green.
We're here talking about turning green, and yet the carbon footprint probably on this party is fairly large.
Yeah, I kind of tripped over the 15 SUVs in the driveway as I was coming up the front door.
Balderdash, it's a lie. How many of you can remember 1973 like me? OPEC's embargo caused a gas crisis in this country overnight and brought our entire country to a grinding, screaming halt. What has your government done about your energy security since then? For over 30 years.
Senator Gaylord Nelson of Wisconsin, a child of the North Woods, recognized the possibilities. He called for an Earth Day in the spring of 1970. It was a massive success. An estimated 20 million people participated, young and old, Democrat and Republican. The Clean Air Act, Clean Water Act, the Endangered Species Act quickly followed. President Nixon created the Environmental Protection Agency.
I have sent to the Congress today a sweeping set of proposals to clean up our nation's air and water.
Right here in Arizona, we have 300 days of sunshine and enough wind to have blown my hair off. As a veteran, I look to Old Glory billowing in the wind and know that you are losing money with every flapping breeze. Balderdash, it's a lie. If we wait for government alone to wake up, we will still be asleep 30 years from now.
We have got to really listen to those people who have their feet on the ground, and those people too often are simply looked at as purely disruptive. What they're doing is they're purposely trying to push for the change we need.
So you're all for disruption?
Disruption is very, very important, especially at the moments where it's very critical that we do it.
And that's now?
Right now.
And why is that?
Well, we've got things happening very quickly that we have never experienced before. And that this speed of change, you have to match with an equal amount of pizzazz. You've got to begin to take this thing and you've got to get very, very creative.
By using that famous Iwo Jima image and saying basically what we have to do is what we did before World War II by creating a great national endeavor, a national effort to combat this problem and having an efficiency surge with energy all across the country. This massive effort that is needed.
You have to be ideally disruptive at the right timing with the right people.
Well, you'll have to meet my husband Jeffrey, who has a segment called Balderdash. It's a lie, and
Really?
it's pretty disruptive.
Wow.
You've been gypped. You've been hoodwinked. You've been bamboozled. You people out there, I want you to get up. Get out of your chair. I want you to call Forever Green 13. This is a feedback show. Without feedback, we have no show.
They all talk about energy independence, and then you see them go off in different directions. Mm-hmm. It is quite interesting because in order to deal with this, I think Obama mentioned last night the equivalent of Apollo project or a Manhattan project.
Balderdash, it's a lie. Hey, what is the largest industry in the U.S. today? Real estate. Hey, what is the second largest industry in the U.S. today? Energy. Hey, what is the third largest industry in the U.S. today? Construction. Well, what happens when you combine all three of the largest industries in the U.S.? I'll tell you what happens. Jobs. Good jobs. High-paying jobs. Jobs that can't be sent overseas. We can change, yes, we can change the world. Balderdash. It's a lie. The West Virginia primary has just ended. What would have happened if one of our glorious presidential candidates said to the coal miners' daughters, we're not going to send your husbands and sons and daughters 10 miles underground in the dark, dank coal mines anymore. We're going to send them on every rooftop, in the clean air and sunshine, mining sunshine gold for the next 10 generations. We can change, yes, we can change the world. Balderdash, it's a lie. As I walk through town, I'm stopped every day. Jeff, do you really believe in global warming? Balderdash, it's a lie. It's not global warming I'm talking about. It's cheap energy. We're sending billions to the wrong part of the world. We're paying way too much for it, and we're not getting our money's worth.
The United States of America is sitting here with getting oil from Saudi Arabia, from Venezuela, from Iraq, from Iran. Think about it.
Which dominates our foreign policy.
It's not only an economic argument, it's a national security argument. And so I'm with Rick. I'm more surprised that the candidates don't take the initiative and try to talk more about it. And certainly when asked, but I think they have to be pressed for specifics on this and all these issues.
No, Al Gore doesn't live here. I'm sorry. Didn't mean to interrupt.
I'm here to wake you up from a long snore. He may be wrong about global warming, but we're not wrong about non-oil, clean, cheap, green energy. I'm Jeffrey DeMarco, and that's the naked truth. Balderdash, it's a lie. I'll be seeing you next week. Learn the facts and stay green.
The journey is not yet complete, but the air is better, water is cleaner, the eagle is back. And always there is this reminder: Mother Earth, love your mother. She's the only one we have.
What a wonderful
Thank you, Jeffrey. Thank you for the naked truth. We'll see you next week.